you talk a lot about the difficulties that parents face with digital devices and their kids' their desire to use them as much as possible. So I know this is something that just about every parent I know grapples with this. What advice do you give parents about this topic?
You know, it's really uncharted territory for all of us. I don't think any parent, I sometimes compare it to a house on fire or a runaway train. I don't think any of us were prepared for what it would mean. And it still grows, you know. Then there are new apps, and you know, how do you even keep up with something that lets your kids send a message to each other that disintegrates after a few seconds? So it really, you have to go underneath. It can't be about control. Although I do strongly urge parents to set guidelines and standards and to be fearless in doing that. You have to, as a parent, I talk about being the captain of the ship a lot. And in this regard, you have to be willing for your kids to really not like you or to not think it's fair. But you also have to I suggest that a few things. One, that we look at our own use.
That's hard.
If you look at parents strolling their children or nursing their children and texting or sitting at the park, the level of boredom that we've become averse to, like how quickly it becomes tedious to do the mundane things of parenting, which it does, I understand. But those are also opportunities, at least some of the time, to just be present. Wow, I'm just sitting here on a bench watching my child swing, and do I need to model for them, this is what you do in a down moment? Or can I inhabit a place that says, well, it's okay to just enjoy this moment? And then also, as I said, being apprised, like being up to date with what your kids are doing, and setting really tight guidelines. I strongly urge parents not to have computers in their children's bedrooms. I know there's iPads and there's phones and there's all these devices, but at the very least with younger kids and homework, it should be in a common area. And to really, look at the underlying issue inside ourselves, which is, I'm afraid that my kids will hate me if I try and set a limit that their friends don't have. And so a lot of that is going deeper, where can I live with the fact that my kids for this period of time don't like me, I never had video games, for instance. That was more the thing. My son's 24, so that was more what everybody had. It wasn't, we were teetering on the edge of the internet stuff. And we just didn't have them. And so I had to help him sometimes be sad about it, be willing to experience that. And now he says, I would never have them for my own kids.